Good morning, Dwayne here, PhoenixTypewriter.com. Got this Selectric 2, this is a Selectric 3, and we're going to swap the motor out in this today, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm putting a hub in here. There is no operational shaft right now. All we got is a spinning hub right here with no components down there in the operational area. But it's cleaned up and it's ready to be reassembled. See, there's the shaft right there. Clutch is new, and that's all going to go in there after I replace the motor back here. So the motor is working, but it's bad. I'll show you what's going on here right now. Turn this off. So let's just remove it so we can see it easier. And I'm going to take the belt off. Take it off from this side here. It's easier. Down here somewhere. Just push it off here. Oops. Get this to come off. Come off here. Okay, belt's off. Remove it from the side. Okay, so the motor's got a couple of brackets here. We'll leave this one in place. We're only going to remove this one, and we're going to plug the machine. Platen roller has to come out, and pan has to come out because there's a screw way down in here that's got to come off. Find the proper screwdriver. That screw is straight down here through the bail rollers right there. So it's the back screw of this bracket. And it's kind of hard to see on camera. And I'm just going to loosen it about 3 turns. And we're going to loosen this screw here and remove it all the way. And there's a nut on the bottom that just falls out right there. And just remove that screw. So we got those 2 pieces. All I gotta do is snap this switch out of place here, like that. And now I can remove the cord from underneath the bracket here, like that. And now we can squeeze this out of here. It will come out. Take the bracket and the whole works here. Just got to clear this little corner right there. Just kind of force it around there, and it comes right on out. So this bracket stays in place. There's that rear screw, and this bracket can just stay right on the machine. Or you could take the clutch off and remove the bracket and everything. But in this particular case, that's the way I remove those, and that's the way I save them. Let's go in here and look at why I'm replacing this. So this got this is ground. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it too clearly. The shaft here. Get my camera down here a little ways. It's ground, the arm of the shaft off right here. It's ground down, so the pulley has worn that shaft down, and it's bad. So let me take this clutch off. This shaft this motor is ruined, so and got plenty of replacements. So kind of hard to see, but that's just ground down. There's a lip right here at my fingernail, and that's all just worn out where the pulley sits, and it just flops around in there. That's a lot of play. So it should be. So both these, the pulley and the shaft, are bad. So let's set that aside. our nut and screw there. And we're going to get our new motor, not new motor, but a good rebuilt motor, or I don't think it's been rebuilt, it's just been cleaned. Get to this thing. Should have wrapped this already, but so this has a January date on it, so it's probably about 6 months it's been sitting in the plastic. So got everything here. This came out of a Selectric 3 that had lighted scales, so we're not going to worry about those. That other motor does not have these extra wires. Doesn't need it. So there we go. Ready to go motor. And we're just going to cut these off a little further so they're not. I left them long so I could splice them in another machine, but cut these off. Let's check this, make sure it's working. But I'm sure it is. Okay. Turn this thing on. Fire right up. Okay, looking good. Unplug it just in case I do something here. And clean this up a little further. Okay, good enough. Okay, trick is to get this back bracket underneath that screw right there. So, one trick is to put your hand under here, push that screw up on the bottom, there's a nut, and it raises that screw up a little bit. So you can see that screw raised up with my finger right there. There it goes, all the way up. Like that. So that's what I'm going to do here in a second. First thing I'm going to do is rock it into here. It's got to line up with this cutout right here, which is, make sure it's in the right position, and it's not. It's got to go right there. Sometimes I remove these and I don't get them in the right spot. Okay, so that cutout matches that cutout right there. Then all we got to do is re-put it in there. Line this rubber up a little bit. And like I said, there's a tight clearance right here. Right there. It's got to get past that point right there. But you can just force it in and it will fit. Like that. Now I'm going to make sure this in place, and I'm going to put my finger under here like I did before. Get that screw up all the way. And I'm going to manipulate that bracket into that screw. Just like that. That's in place. We're just about done. Put this underneath the bracket right there. Just squeeze this over. Just pushes over and lines up with that hole right there. Put this screw in the top. Again, I can put my finger under here, this nut, like that, and just tighten the screw down. Or not really going to tighten it all the way, we're just going to snug it up. Just like that. You can install the switch. Just like that. Now we can just put the belt back on it. Find it here. Alright. Spin this around. And make sure we get the belt on properly here. Okay, belt's pretty loose. So let's tighten that up. I'm going to tighten this back screw first. And again, I'm just going to snug it up some. Screwdriver lined up properly. Okay, that's snug, just not even snug, just okay. So now the belt's still got a lot of slack. We can just pull this back and tighten it up. And the belt, pretty sure there was a tool that would measure how much belt tension there was on these, but I just do it from experience. Can't be too tight, can't be too loose. And so it's just, you just got to go by feel. I don't know how to explain this, but there's just got to be a certain amount of push here, and that's probably too much. So a little trick I use to tighten this up is put my screwdriver right on the inside of this bracket, that brass colored bracket right there, right on the lip there, and I'm just going to tap this ever so slightly to move it tighter, like that. So that's good right there. I'm going to try that. So now I'm going to spin it back around and tighten those screws down, and we're going to crank it up. So now we can tighten these screws front and back. About ready to crank this up. Tight and tight. Okay, plug it back in. It should be all good. And since I already rebuilt the clutch and put a bushing in here, this should be all ready to go. Nice and smooth. That's a pretty easy job on a Selectric, actually. They did make some of these things very serviceable. So that's it. Replace the motor, and well, it says it's 13 minutes long. Probably could have done it a lot faster without a camera. Alright, Phoenix Typewriter, good day.